All right, do you think that slot machine manufacturers and game designers intentionally build in those near misses and near hits to try to get you to keep playing? Yes, they do. And today we're going to talk about how they do it and why they do it. Let's get going. All right, as always, if you are new here, we certainly want to welcome you to the Gamble Smart channel. We do these kind of daily tips and tricks and general education about how the gambling environment works. So we would love a subscription, a thumbs up, and ring that bell for notifications. We're going to be going live a lot this week because Dave and I are going to be in Vegas, and we would love for you to join in on the fun. All right, so today's topic is about the manipulation of slot machine games to keep you playing. And a lot of people have asked us, is this something that is done on purpose? Like, can slot designers do that? And the answer is actually yes, but there is some caveats to it. But we're going to talk about two different things here. So the first is, why do they do it? Okay, this should be pretty obvious, right? The idea of a game designer, and this is from the lips of the game designers themselves. I've heard them told me this. We have to make it addicting, but not too addicting. What does that mean? So they're basically saying they have to make the game fun and excitement and get you to come play it, but they can't make it so addicting that you completely lose control. And there's a fine balance there. Because they do have not only gaming commission oversight, but they also have problem gambling that comes in and analyzes games to make sure they are not too addicted. Like, again, guys, there's a lot of eyeballs on all these games before they hit the casino floor. Of course they want you to keep playing, and that's why we talk a lot of, I mean, golly, this is why this channel exists. Because these things are not your babysitter, okay? They're not your mother telling you you need to stop and cash out. That's up to you to decide. And you better believe that they have built these things, like we're talking about today, to keep you playing. So that's the reason they do it. The more time that you can commit to a slot machine, the better for them, better for the casino, okay? Everybody on that end of the spectrum, not for you. So how do they do this? So there's actually a couple of ways, and I'm going to not get too technical here, but I do want to explain what's going on, because we have some people ask us about this. So the first thing is pre-2015, any game that was designed could be programmed to have a near hit visible to you, but the way they did it was a little bit different. So we've talked a little bit about par sheets before on this channel, and a par sheet is basically the instructions to the game itself, all the different possible combinations, all that kind of stuff. And so if you look on that, they have something called clustering. And what clustering is that if the random number generator picks a blank, okay, which means there's no symbol on the pay line, then they can cluster that blank to be near the high paying symbol or the bonus symbol. And this is why you see, like on double diamond or double top dollar, regular top dollar, why you constantly see the top dollar bonus above and below the line. It's because it's going to be a blank anyway. So what they do to tease you is they cluster a lot of those blank selections to be above and below that high-paying symbol, or in that case, the bonus round. So that's how they did it pre-2015. So it was all built into the par sheets and the mathematical probabilities of how everything pays out over time. So post-2015, and if you keep your eye on this, this is something I've definitely noticed, and I'll give you a few games for example here. After 2015, there was a law that changed that allows them that if the random number generator has decided that it is going to be a losing spin, they can manipulate all of the reels on the machine to show you a near hit or a near miss, however you want to call it. It's like the half, water glass, half full, half empty, same thing. Near hit, near miss. You didn't get it. That's the best way to put it. And so they can definitely play with it a little bit. Where have I seen this? I've seen this a lot on the new double top dollar, as well as the new pinball, where you get red 7, and then bar, red 7, and then double bar. You've seen that if you've played that game, I'm sure. And so basically what's going on there is they're making it feel like you almost got the red 7s. Every now and then you'll pop it, but most likely you won't do it. But the reason it's able to do that is because the RNG has already decided that it's going to be a losing spin. So whatever happens after that, the game designer and game manufacturer can kind of play with the reels or the visual display that you see. And so this really opens the door to a lot of, I don't want to say misuse, but a lot of intentional near hits that look significant, meaning that you get 2 double diamonds and then you get another one and the double diamond is just one off the reel. Those types of things, they can play out a little bit more. If you played the brand new 9-line double diamond deluxe that just came out, you'll see this a lot too. You'll see a lot of double diamond, and then a blank. And this is just how they build the games in now. So let's talk about this a little bit. There's another element to this, which is it's not the near hits, but it's the illusions of a hit. Okay, we're talking about the firecrackers, we're talking about the big piggy banks, we're talking about the coins, the bowls, the gems, the everything that is building up and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, making you feel that the bonus round is about to hit, or that it's a must hit by and must hit soon because it's all the way up on the firecrackers, or the pig is gigantic. Those are all an illusion. There are very few exceptions where it's not, but those are all an illusion. And again, those are ways to manipulate you into playing because you feel like that pig is about to burst or the firecrackers are about to go off. And I have to say that I'm quite disappointed in the manufacturers that they have buried that stuff in the rules, and sometimes it's not even in there. And I really think, and I feel strongly about this, that they need to put that front and center on the glass next to where those pigs or firecrackers are, where they say, this gives you no indication of future outcomes or that the bonus is close or whatever. I really think they should do that, and you better believe I'm going to be talking to them about it. I'm serious, because I feel like this is an industry that really wants people to gamble responsibly, and I believe they do. I think they have their heart in the right place. You know, I certainly do. But I think sometimes they let a few things slip out like that, that they don't understand the average gambler is not going to read the rules. Or the average gambler, even if they did read the rules, they're not going to understand that the pig size or the firecracker size doesn't make any difference. And so what are they going to do with that information? They're going to chase. And what have we talked about chasing? How bad it is, right? So anyway, you got to understand one thing, and this is the kind of the takeaway from this tip today, is that the slot machines are not your friend. They are there to keep you playing. You need to put measures in place to overcome the overpowering stuff that they throw at you, okay? The near hits, the almost bonus rounds, the, you know, oh, it was on the 1,000, oh, it went to 25, that kind of stuff. Okay, you got to put that out of your mind and just realize that that's how it's going to play. And don't chase it, okay? Don't chase it because you almost got it. Because every human being is going to fall for that at some point or another if you don't put some measures in place to kind of just put that out of your mind and realize that it's just there to f with you. Okay, all right. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Gamble smart, gamble safe. We'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday's tip of the day. Take care. Bye-bye.